Ladies. I'm here tonight on the show. We're talking about wrestling news. This episode 30 of the wrestling news. So I'm going to go over some wrestling news right quick. First thing I'm talking about is Johnny Gargano. He says there are pros and cons, Nick Khan, and Tony Khan, to both WWE and AEW. So let's read this article, ladies and gentlemen, about Johnny Gargano. So Johnny Gargano remains mum on his future in wrestling. Gargano is currently a free agent after his contract with WWE expired in December. He's taking time off wrestling to spend time with his wife, Candice LeRae, their newborn, and it is unknown when he will return to the ring. He was part of Starrcast V, taking part in a stage show entitled What's Next. Gargano openly spoke of his love for NXT Black and Gold and Triple H, who is now creating WWE. When asked about potentially returning to WWE and Triple H now at the helm, Gargano he replied, "Everyone loves Hunter. This time period in my life has given me a unique opportunity to sit back and surgery the landscape of everything. If I would have made the decision immediately, who knows what would have happened. The fact I told myself that I was going to sit back, watch what happens, and make a decision on that. I love things where both places are going. There are pros and cons. Get it? Cons, wordplay. I love what both places are doing. Gargano, he was also asked what's next, and wasn't going to reveal any information on when he might show up on wrestling television. What's next for me is I'm going to go home and change a diaper. If people thought I was going to come here and be like, I'm going to show up then, I'm not going to say that because I don't have an answer yet. I haven't made up my mind or made a decision yet. We're lucky as wrestlers and wrestling fans that we are living in a world where there are options and choices out there. There's talent all over the world at both places that I haven't wrestled yet that I want to wrestle. I'm all about right place, right time, right opportunity. My favorite time period as a wrestling fan was the Attitude Era where people would show up. You never knew the internet wasn't like this person's showing here and here. It's all about surprises. That's the fun thing about being a wrestling fan. Being surprised, whatever I can do to add that element of surprise and protect my surprise, I'm going to keep protecting it, he said. He was trending during the WWE SummerSlam and wondered if he was going to be in the Fantastic Tour. He did appear on a July 20 episode of Impact, where in a wrestling video package prepared Alex Shelley, and he did so as a favor as he's not signed with Impact. So he didn't sign with Impact. Impact. But yeah, there's pros and cons with both AEW and WWE. So Johnny Gargano, he hasn't said when he's going to return. I think he'll return. He just don't know when. We just don't know when. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Atlanta State Farm Arena is advertising WWE Day 1 2023. WWE Day 1 will return in 2023. At the start of 2022, WWE introduced a new event, WWE Day 1, kicking off the new year with a premium live event because New Year's Day falls on Sunday in 2023. The event will return and it will once again emanate from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, according to the venue for the website. Tickets for the event are currently listed as on sale soon. As of right now, the graphic being used to promote the event is one that features Brock Lesnar. This past January, the event was supposed to be headlined by Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship. But because Roman tested positive for COVID-19, Brock Lesnar was moved to the WWE Championship match, kicking off a story that ultimately resulted in the unification of the WWE World Heavyweight and Undisputed Championships. We'll provide more information on this event as more is made official. Currently, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns have just ended their rivalry at SummerSlam 2022 in the Last Man Standing match, which saw Roman Reigns stand tall at the end, but not without help. So, basically, they're gonna be returning to the Atlanta, Georgia in the Atlanta State Farm Arena for WWE Day 1 2023. So that should be interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, especially Brock Lesnar. I wonder what Brock Lesnar does now. But yeah, next thing I'm talking about is Vince McMahon. He said Shane McMahon will never get another pop as long as he's in WWE. Shane McMahon has been out of favor with WWE since a chaotic Royal Rumble that left a lot of WWE superstars generally unhappy, completely separate of his involvement. As reported back in February, Shane McMahon was removed from his involvement in WWE after he attempted to make too many changes to the WWE Royal Rumble match. Brock Lesnar, among others, took issue with the adjustments, and reports of Shane being unprofessional emerged. Beyond that, general chaos and confusion about Shane McMahon's number and interest ensued, resulting in him actually going out when Randy Orton was slated to enter. Vince McMahon himself was said to have made the decision to part ways with Shane McMahon in a professional capacity in WWE. Those close to Vince noted he went as far to say Shane would never get another pop in this company as long as I'm around. The same person said they fully believed that to be in the heat of the moment, and that wouldn't necessarily end up being the case. They did say that McMahon's frustration with Shane was extreme but justified, and said once Shane McMahon compromised Brock Lesnar's satisfaction with a match, that was the end of the line. In the aftermath of Vince McMahon retiring, a lot of people who've worked closely to him have been far more willing to speak out in situations like these. So, I think it's probably just a heat of the moment thing. I don't fully believe this. Like Vince McMahon said, he'd never get another pop as long as he's ran to. He thinks it was just in the moment. But yeah, Dwight Howard, he believes WWE is in his future, wants to be a WWE legend, says Mr. Dwight Howard. It was at the WWE tryouts. The WWE held tryouts during SummerSlam weekend for current and recently graduated college athletes. Dwight Howard is a 36-year-old NBA free agent who skipped college and went into the NBA draft for high school. They still showed the WWE tryouts, cutting a promo on stage under the character Snuff, the Shogun Master. Speaking to the media scrum after the promo, he was asked about his potential future in WWE. I think it's something in my future. I love the WWE. I love wrestling. I love being part of something that's going to build up our kids, their character, and stuff like that. WWE's perfect. I'm grateful and thankful for this opportunity to be here and witness this whole thing. The champs and everything. Hopefully one day in the future I'll actually be in the ring, wrestling and holding up a belt. That would be amazing, he said. I've just been watching this my whole life, and I thought if I had an opportunity to do this, I was going to do it with my whole heart and try to be the best that I can. I thought it ended up being pretty good. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue to do my best to get better. He's coming off a season with Lakers where he averaged 6.2 points and 5.9 rebounds. He's currently unsigned. The host fine team before the season starts. I would love to play in the NBA. That's where I've been my whole entire life. I love basketball. That's my passion. I still have a few years left in me. I would definitely love to play, and in my career on a high note, a great note, and then transition to the best business in the world, the WWE, Howard said. Then it was mentioned that the NXT Performance Center is in Orlando, where Howard started his career as a member of the Magic. Howard said, "That would be awesome if I started in Orlando, a new career as a wrestler, just like I did with the Magic as a basketball player. I can't really see where this goes. I'm looking forward to meeting all the superstars I've met, the ones coming up to be the next superstars. I want to meet all the legends. I'm one day become a WWE legend myself. I'm looking forward to it," Howard said. He returns to the stage the next day at Chatsky, another promo, and Fightful in this article they provide updates when they have them. So Dwight Howard, I don't know if he'll become a WWE legend. He might come to WWE. We'll see. Butch, William Regal on Butch. I know how good he is. He's giving it his all. So William Regal says that he recently gave Butch, the former Pete Dunne, some advice regarding his name change. Dunn was one of the top stars of WXT throughout Regal's time with the company. WWE released Regal, the company's director of talent development and head of global recruiting, in January, and Dunn was called to SmackDown as Butch in March. Speaking with Alistair McGeorge of Metro, Regal didn't specifically name Butch, but he made it clear the former NXT UK champion has been praising him. He recalled how he gave the young star some words of wisdom when WWE gave him a new name. "If I can get to somebody sometimes, I won't say who, but there's a certain person who's doing really well for himself at the moment. But a few months ago, he got a name change. You might guess who it is. He called me. I said, it's not about the name. I'm about you just getting a platform to show him what you can do. As far as my little foray, looking at Twitter twice a week, which is all I do, he seems to be the person that they're doing a lot of promotion about. I'll let you figure that out. And he's British," he said. He continued by pointing out that despite the drastically different character, Butch is still doing the same style. "I know how good he is, and he's going out there, and give it all. And give it all. He's good, and all of a sudden there's a lot of stuff about him. He's actually they're doing the style he normally does, Regal said. The veteran concluded by emphasizing the importance of making the best of what you're given as a performer, saying, just make it work. Whatever you're given, just give it a go. He urged, because 99% of the time, if you just give it a good go, it'll work. If you go in there with the wrong attitude, it'll end up like that. It'll probably end up like that. As Butch Dunn has become a featured member of the new SmackDown alongside Sheamus and Rich Holland. Dunn previously stated that the name change was exciting, and there's comments, whatever. Last thing we'll talk about is the viewership for SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, the viewership for SmackDown it maintained over 2 million viewers. Numbers are in. Reports WWE SmackDown averaged 2.060 million viewers on July 29. Keep in mind these are the preliminary numbers and not the final numbers. The average viewership is down from last Friday, which averaged 2.166 million viewers. Hour 1 of the program drew 2.104 million viewers, while Hour 2 drew 2.016. The show posted 0.4 rating, 1849 demographic for both hours, helping Fox top the chart for the night. So, that's the ratings pretty decent. So that's a pretty stacked news episode, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's wrestling news. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I thank you for watching.